it's in the game.
PlayStation.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go in Glendale. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
First play is to the air. And his first pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go. 19-18.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They kick the running back in motion.
60 Maverick.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
10 to 60, 10 to 60.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Ball beaten by Arroyo on the right side. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
18 Rattler.
Pistol now for Milrow. Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the ready.
Offense already looking like they're at mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Ready.
Walker on 1st down. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
I I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
65, let's go now. Safety line.
Walker trying to run for the first. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now he's Dixon to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride, and that'll bring up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 60 boxes.
To throw, here's Milrow. Here's a screen out for Walker. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, Milrow. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. 30! He's at the 10! There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray. Flushed it, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Coaching youth football, Kate, this is where the kids like to say, it's starting to get real. It's starting to get real for this offense. They've got to find some solutions. This deficit, it's getting bigger, and that sack isn't helping matters.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. They're on him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Jump off, caught by his back. Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see. The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Milrow from the gun. It's his targets. That's Torrey Horton. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment.
the set.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running back sent in motion. Milrow with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set.
Walker now from the gun. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go now. Mustang night, press all 80. Warrior 70.
Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. Complete to Horton. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Look at 19. Ready.
We go play action here. It's Milrow. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
3rd and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they could still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now Kyler. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Harrison. It's a race down the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10.
Seahawks 17, Cardinals 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
Kevontae Turpin on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That pass is caught by Horton. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Motion the slot man right. First down throw here from Milrow. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Cowboy 80, Viking 18. 19, Tiger 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs him up. This is second down and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Milrow looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now, first and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboy 80.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. He's going to tuck it and run. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 16-point ball game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
What? Green.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
At the 22-yard line.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is second and 17 after the sack.
2-2. Hot. Easy. Quiver. 2-2.
Kyler looking to throw. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Now Murray on third and long. Just got it It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Euro now to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing deep down the left sideline. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Murray setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. Now Seattle gonna call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there. They'll air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First and 10, Murray. Escapes the pocket. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but They're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. Showing a little burst so far. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
1st down from the 42. They give it to him again. They stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
From the gun, it's Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
No, unlock up. Here we go. Hey, Crash. Cougar 19.
Toss play. This is Walker. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Come on. Alert.
They give up the gut to Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Hits his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Murray here on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Murray. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third and 4 coming up now.
2-2-1.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It's now 4th down and 1.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.